and this is kind of how I felt with Local Woman Missing. Like, I liked it, but I was like, this is kind of boring. Maybe the world is a better place with one less misogynistic man. Kind of like, why do we care that he's missing? Like, let him be missing. Okay, listen, I've switched books. I was reading Percy Jackson and it just wasn't like clicking. Like, Halle Bailey ate that role. She literally is a Disney princess. Friends, welcome to your new weekly reading vlog. It is currently Monday, May 22nd, and it is around like 4 o'clock-ish. I just got out of the shower, clearly, because I looked like a wet dog. That's what I just did. And I'm here to welcome the vlog, and I'm here to tell you guys TBR, the plans, all that goodness, okay? Let's hydration check. I'm feeling really good about this week, which is good. I really am excited about this week. And I don't know why. I just am feeling excited, inspired, motivated, which is all good things. It's probably because the weather is so good this week. It is low 80s, high 70s the entire week. Sun is going to be shining. It's going to be a beautiful week, which praise the Lord, because I'm sick of the freaking cold and the rain. So summer's officially here. Not yet, but like, in my mind, it's summer. And I also think it helped that last week I got back into exercising regularly. Well, not regularly because I haven't done it this week yet, but last week I exercised and I started a new program. It's called Summertime Fit. Sydney Cummins here on YouTube does workout plans, totally free, stuff you can do at home. And I've done her programs before. I see the most results when I follow like her workouts and all that. So if you guys are interested, look her up because she's great. Today's a Monday. Mondays, I don't do anything. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't do anything on Mondays because Monday's the first day back to work and I'm exhausted and I'm like, no, we're not going to do anything. So I don't do it. So didn't work out today, which is fine. I'll work out tomorrow. But anywho, the TBR for this week. I am currently reading a book on my Kindle, and it's called Just the Nicest Couple by Mary Kubica, I think is what it is. And I am 38% of the way through this book on page 129. And in this book, we are following two different people. We're getting two different perspectives. We're getting Nina, who is the wife of Jake, and then we're getting Christian, which is the husband of Lily. And Jake has gone missing, and Lily was actually the last person to see Jake the day he went missing, and she's like freaking out about it. We don't get her inner monologue, and we don't get Jake's inner monologue. So I have no idea. I'm kind of bored, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it's nothing exciting at all. And this is kind of how I felt with Local Woman Missing. Like, I liked it, but I was like, this is kind of boring. And this is kind of the same vibe. So I'm thinking maybe she's not an author for me. And I can't decide if I want to finish this book or just DNF it. But I'm 38% of the way through and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm wondering if it's like the twist is a cover-up. Like, he wanted to go and disappear away from his life and like Lily's helping him, and that's like, I don't know. I can decide if I want to finish it, like I just said. So if I don't DNF it, I'm gonna finish it, but I'm gonna look for something else from the library on my ebooks and see if anything comes across my like library that I want to read on my Kindle. I am not I'm not really feeling anything on my shelf right now, so I'm gonna go to Kindle. But the plans for this week work, obviously, and then this weekend I get a 4-day weekend. I'm off Friday to Monday because it's Memorial Day weekend. Friday through Sundays are my normal days off, and then Monday is a bonus day off, which is really cool, really exciting. I'm very happy about it. I'm going to see the Little Mermaid with my mom. My mom is taking me because that movie was my favorite Disney movie growing up, and my mom used to just play it for me, and I used to watch it on a loop. Back when there was VHS and you had to like rewind it to the beginning. There was no DVD back when I was a kid. Y'all are lucky. You get streaming and DVD. Not even DVDs anymore. Like if you're a kid or have a kid, they're so lucky. But I'm sure if you have a kid, you know the struggle of a VHS. So anyways, I'm pretty excited to see it. I've been wanting to see it. It looks incredible. So I will update you guys on my thoughts when that time comes, but that's not until Saturday. And that is pretty much the only plan. My pool does open at some point this week. I'm just not sure on the official date yet. They said they had some stuff they had to do to it, but they'll send out an official date this week. But it is supposed to open this week, they said. Very excited about that. So I don't know, maybe I'll have a pool day. I don't know. We'll just see where the week takes us. But I do have Bookmail from Waterstones, and I'm really excited. So let's open this together. I figured we could. These never work out for me. Okay, there we go. I'm so excited about this book. I was going to get the American version of this book, and then I saw the UK version, and I said, you know what? We're gonna get it. Specifically the Waterstones edition. And I was like, this book is beautiful. Can you guys guess what it is? Guess? Any guesses? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got Happy Place. Look at these sprayed edges. Are you kidding me? The ombre. And it is signed. I don't have an Emily Henry sign, so yeah, I'm very excited to read this. I cannot read this yet because I'm going to be buddy reading it with Bree. So I'm really excited. I've been hearing amazing things about this book, which is good because book lovers, I did not like that book. Ooh. Miss Colleen Hoover blurbed it and said, one of my favorite authors. I'm not a fan of Colleen Hoover at all. So I don't want her blurb on my book. Love that Emily Henry's getting the attention. Ooh, I love this color. I think the US is pink. Yeah. Very happy about this. This will go somewhere on my shelf. I would really love a shelf for all my like special edges to show. Very excited. I need to figure out where to put this. But I'll figure that out later. I am gonna go unwind because I haven't done my unwinding from work. Maybe read a little, and I will talk to you guys later. Hi friends, happy Wednesday. I have not talked to you guys in a couple of days, and I apologize. I don't have an excuse, plain and simple. But I have reading updates for you guys. Also, if you guys hear some sort of like noise machine going, it's my washer, and I realized I probably should have waited to start this clip until like my stuff was done, but whatever. Also, ignore the hair. I got home from work a little bit ago and kind of tidied up the house, and I just have yet to take a shower. So just ignore this, okay? But with my reading update, I have been reading Just the Nicest Couple, and I'm 61% in on page 214. And this book, I really have no words for this book. It's really not that entertaining. It's really slow. Not much is happening. I feel like we're just going like round and round in circles in this book. And also the man that they're looking for is not such a good man. He's like really possessive. He is the jealous type. He's the type to be like, where are you going? Who are you going with? Why are you going there? That type of man. And I'm like, maybe the world is a better place with one less misogynistic man. Maybe. So I'm kind of like, why do we care that he's missing? Like, let him be missing. And I understand that's her husband, but like, this man is just very, like, I already said it, possessive. And I'm like, why do you want someone like that in your life? And he won't even, okay, here's another thing about him, is Nina's mom is sick, and she has to take her mom to all these appointments because her mom's going blind, and her mom's only 62. And so her mom's going blind, and so she has to go to all these doctor's appointments and, like, help her out and, like, take her grocery shopping, all that. Just, like, help her mom out. And he's like, I don't want you spending so much time with your mom. This man gave her an ultimatum. It's either me or your mom. Like, if you don't stop spending so much time with your mom, I'm leaving you. What? That's her mother. Go, sir, go. Is what I was. I'd be like, go, goodbye, take your shit and leave, because no, that's my mom. If my mom needs me, I'm going. Sorry, bud. I've only known you for what, 5 years, and I've known my mom my whole life. Goodbye. Good freaking bye. And so I'm like, why are we looking for this man? Why do we care? But am I intrigued to see, like, what's happened? Yeah. I think I already know in my head. Despite it not being entertaining, it does read really fast. So I think I'm just going to finish it. I did finish Finley Donovan Knocks Him Dead. I was listening to it on audio. And once again, a 5-star for Finley Donovan. I really enjoyed that book. It had me giggling at work. And I don't know, it was a really entertaining book. And I really like it. I love Finley. She's probably one of my favorite fictional characters. So, yeah, I really liked it. And I just rented Finley Donovan Jumps the Gun. And I'm like an hour and a half into it. And again, I'm really liking it. This author, I forget her name, that's really bad of me, but she does a very good job of, like, reiterating what happened in the previous books without, like, shoving it down your throat and without making it boring. Love that. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I think that's all for my reading updates. Yeah, I'm gonna go read this. Maybe I'll finish it today. We'll see. It's only 3:30, so I got home from work a little earlier than expected, so we shall see. But I will talk to you guys soon. Are we competing? Hi friends, happy freaking Thursday. You might be like, Kaylin, why are you in such a good mood? Because you guys, it's my freaking weekend and I don't have to go back to work until Tuesday. I'm so excited. This is the only time. So, I don't know if I talked to you guys yesterday. I can't really remember. I don't think I did. Or maybe I didn't talk to you guys Tuesday. I don't know. But I actually just finished Just the Nicest Couple by Mary Kubica. And it was not good, you guys. It was very predictable. It was very boring. Like, the inner monologue of both Nina and Christian were just so boring, and we never got the inner monologue of Jake or Lily, which were the two people that were, like, Jake was the person that was missing and Lily was the suspected, like, person who contributed to Jake's missing. We never got their inner monologue, and I was really hoping at some point in the book we would have, because I feel like it would have, I don't know, made the book better. But the twists were very predictable. It's laid out for you. It just was not a good thriller, and I gave it a 2-star. So with that, I have 2 books that I'm thinking of reading. We have What You Never Knew by Jessica Hamilton, which I've never read anything by Jessica Hamilton. I've never heard of Jessica Hamilton, but this one, from what I remember, her dad was found missing. No, her dad is missing, and they owned like a house, and the house is now in her name, like a lake house. And then she gets there and she like suspects maybe something more happened to her dad, like he was murdered. And so like the clues start to unfold, and I was like, that sounds good. But I don't know if I'm gonna read another thriller, or I'm kind of in like a fantasy mood. And I was scrolling through my library's ebooks and I saw that Percy Jackson was available. I've never read Percy Jackson at all. I've always wanted to. It's been a series I've always wanted to read. And I know Disney Plus is doing like a TV show on it. So I'd really love to read the books before the TV show comes out. So I may read that. I may put up a poll on Instagram just to see what people think. I don't know. Or maybe we'll do a chapter taste test and see like which one I like better. I think we'll do that. But I think those are all like my reading updates. I started watching the new Ultimatum on Netflix, and I freaking love it. Like the drama, I don't like, what's her name? Vanessa? Is that the one girl that like is the bad girl, like the evil girl, the mean girl this season? I don't like her. I didn't like her from the first time she popped on the screen. And she was like, I don't really know. I don't think marriage is for me. I don't want to be tied down and blah, 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 blah. And while she has this amazing partner who was like all in for her, wants to do anything for her, would love to marry her, and she's sitting there being like, I want to be free. Then why are you even going into this experiment? Like, what's the point? Like, I think she just wants to go in to like have a chance with someone else and like have her fun and eat her cake. You know, have her cake and eat it too, basically, is what she's doing. What else? Oh, I watched the first episode of the newest Kardashian season. Listen. I have been watching the Kardashians since the very first season. I remember I would always watch it on E. My parents were never strict about TV or anything like that, but there was just like certain things that if they were on, my mom would like turn the channel. E was one of those networks that I always looked at as like scandalous, because you had like the Playboy Bunny house on there, and then you had like all these reality TV shows, and I was like, you know, that's so scandalous. Like, I feel like a rebel watching this channel. And I remember like it'd be late at night, I'd sneak downstairs and watch these shows, even though I don't think my mom would have even cared me watching it, but like that's what I thought of E Network. So yeah, I've been watching the Kardashians since the very first season. It's my guilty pleasure show. I don't even care. It's so entertaining, and I hope they continue to film until they're all like 80. Okay? But this season's gonna be good. This season, I already know this season is going to be good. I think that's it for all my updates on my life. I'm gonna go have a snack, and I'm gonna watch the latest episode of The Ultimatum because I have one episode left. And then I'll probably start a book, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna go do that, and I will catch up with you guys later. Hello guys, happy Friday. It's freaking Friday. It's the freaking start of Memorial Day weekend. How are we? Are we good? Also, the reason why I have my hand here is because I'm wearing my work shirt, and I just want to be safe and not like show you guys my work logo. But reason why I'm wearing a work shirt is because I'm about to go for a walk, and all my other t-shirts I just like didn't want to wear, so I'm wearing this. Also, it's great promotion, so, but hi, hello. So, last time I updated you guys, I think I was going to do a chapter taste test for 2 of the books I wanted to read, and I have done that. And I'm like, I don't know. So I may resort to a poll on Instagram. So I read the first chapter of Percy Jackson, and mind you, I don't have any inkling of what Percy Jackson is. I know something to do with a demigod. That's literally all I know. And I know is it a middle grade? Is it a middle grade or a young adult? Or does it go middle grade and then transfer into young adult? I don't know. I know it's a beloved series by a lot of people. And then I started reading What You Never Knew, which is a thriller. And the only thing I've gathered from this is we're following this woman whose mom just passed away. And she's like meeting with the lawyer, and like he's like, oh, I got one more thing for you, and it's the deed to this house that her mom told her and her sisters that, oh, she took care of. And supposedly like a lot of bad things happened at this house, so her mom lied to her and gave her the deed. And she was like, okay, great. Like she's thinking this is like a one big last like fu from her mom, because I guess her and her mom didn't have like the best relationship, just going off of like what I've read. And so she takes it and she's on the way to go meet her sister, and it's like in traffic, and she gets cut off and she gets in a car wreck and she dies. So that's all I know. I don't know if we are going to be following her POV anymore, like if this is going to be like some paranormal like thing, or if that we just got that. So I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not really one for paranormal thrillers. I haven't had the best luck with them. The only one I liked was Riley Sager's newest release. The not his new one that's coming out this month, or next month, I guess, June, still May. But like The House Across the Lake, I liked that one up until the twist, and then I was like, no. And then I've read a couple paranormal and I just haven't liked them. So I don't know, but we'll see. I'm not going to be taking my Kindle with me to the park because I'm purely going for exercise reasons. I'm going to go walk for a while. And I have my headphones, so I'm going to be listening to Finley Donovan, Jumps the Gun, and also my Kindle really needs desperately charged. It's at 20%. So I need to do that. That's what I'm going to do. I just wanted to hop on here really quick before showing you guys B-roll. Because I tend to show B-roll and then explain what I'm doing afterwards, and I need to get in the habit of explaining and then showing B-roll. So that's what I'm doing. It's currently 10:54 in the morning. I've been up for a while. So I'm going to go do that for a little bit and then come back, have some lunch because it'll be lunchtime by the time I come back, read, and I think that's it. I don't really have much plans today. It's going to be a nice chill day, which I'm excited for. So I'm going to go to the park, enjoy the B-roll of that, and I will talk to you guys later. Hi friends, I am back home now. I'm back home for a couple of hours. I had a really lovely walk, and then I actually sat out on my patio for like an hour and read some of Percy Jackson. But I had Wyatt out there with me, so I was a little distracted and he kept meowing, so not a lot of reading got done. I got like 50 pages done, and I'm 50 pages into it. I am liking it. On my walk, I didn't actually listen to Finley Donovan like I said I was. My mom actually called me, so I chatted with her. Came home, well, duh. So after the patio, I had some lunch, and I had a package arrive from Penguin Random House. So I thought we could open it together. This is Always Isn't Forever by J.C. Cervantes. And I think this is kind of on the same lines of that one book. I'm really doing an awful job, but let me read the little synopsis. It says, best friends and soulmates since they were kid. Hart, Augusto, and Ruby Arminta are poised to take our senior year together when Hart tragically drowns in a boating accident. Absolutely shattered, Ruby struggles to move on from the person she knows was her love forever. Hart can't let go of Ruby either. Thanks to some divine intervention, he's offered a second chance, only it won't be as simple as bringing him back to life instead. Hart's soul is driven to the body of a local bad boy. When Hart returns to town as Jameson, he realizes that winning Ruby back will be more challenging than he'd imagined. For one, he's forbidden from telling Ruby the truth, and with each day he spends as Jameson, memories of his life as Hart begin to fade away. Though Ruby still mourns Hart, she can't deny that something is drawing her to Jameson. As much as she doesn't understand that sudden pull, it can't be ignored. And why does he remind her so much of Hart? Just desperate to see if the connection she feels is real, Ruby begins to open her heart to Jameson, but will her love be enough to bridge the distance between them? So, I feel like this is going to be really cute. Probably sad. So, this is like kind of the perfect like pool read, I feel like. So yeah, that's about it for the book mail. So thank you, Penguin Random House, if you're watching. I'm really excited to read this. I think that's it. I am actually thinking about taking a nap. I am really freaking tired. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I am. I'm really tired today. Oh my god, I realized I never said anything about Howl's Moving Castle. I watched that last night. Incredible. I loved it. I don't know why it's taken me years to watch that movie. Absolutely loved it. I haven't seen a lot of Studio Ghibli films. I've only seen 3. All of them I've loved. So I'm excited to choose one tonight to watch. But I'm gonna go take a nap. And I will talk to you guys later. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. I am sat here reading my book. Okay, listen, I've switched books. I was reading Percy Jackson and it just wasn't like clicking. Like, I wasn't excited to read it. I didn't feel like, about it. And it makes me sad because a lot of people love this book and it just wasn't for me at the time. So I started a new book, and let me get to the cover because I forget what it's called. It's called Don't Believe It by Charlie Donnelly. This is what it looks like. And it's a thriller, and basically all the reviews it's very highly rated on Goodreads. It's like out of 4 point something stars. And it's like a twisty thriller, and I love nothing more than a twisty thriller, so we'll see if this is actually twisty. But the first chapter was very gripping and hooking because the very first chapter, well, I guess it's the prologue, anyways, the opening page is basically you reading the inner monologue of the person that killed the victim. And then it jumps into the book, which I love. I love nothing more. This may seem really crazy, but I love nothing more than like getting the serial killer's point of view in a book. I think it's just so fascinating. I don't know. And so we got that, but basically we're following this girl who is making a documentary about a case that happened 10 years prior of this girl named Grace who supposedly killed her boyfriend while they were on vacation. And the boyfriend's name is Julian, and she has been writing letters to the girl who's making the documentary, like saying she's innocent. Like this, she's been in prison for 10 years and she proclaims she's innocent and all this, and she was wrongfully convicted and all that jazz. And so the girl who's doing the documentary, I forget her name, decided to take on this case and is doing a documentary on it to prove her innocence or to find out more. So yeah, you're basically following the documentary girl. Sydney is her name. Sydney. You're basically following Sydney in her process of the documentary, and then you get like little chapters of interviews that are in the documentary. So it's really cool. It's fast paced. I'm just started this. I'm only on page 36, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, I'm only 36 pages in. So, but I am liking it. I think this one is going to stay for now. But I have to get my butt moving because it's already 10 o'clock. And I need to dry my hair and get stuff ready and head to my parents, because me and my mom are going to see The Little Mermaid today at 12:30, and my parents live 40 minutes. So that means I need to leave here no later than 11, because I am the type of person that loves to get to the movies early. I love to get to the movies early, get the snacks, see the previews. It's my favorite thing in the world. So I need to get going. I may wait to do my hair when I get to my parents' house because it's really wet and I don't think it's going. I don't have like a hair dryer. So I have the brush, but I don't have like an actual hair dryer. So I'm going to have to wait. Anywho, I'm rambling now. I'm going to go do all those things and I will catch you guys later. Hi guys, I'm here to wrap up this vlog. It is now Monday. Let me just do a recap of Saturday and Sunday. This was not my plan to literally not talk to you guys at all this weekend. I had a very long weekend and I was like, I'm gonna vlog a ton, I'm gonna read a ton, blah, blah. No, did not happen. Saturday, I went and saw The Little Mermaid. My mom got me this. It's a popcorn bucket. They were selling this at the local theater that we went and saw it at. Well, it's not local, I guess there's other locations, but it's not as big as AMC. We didn't go to the AMC theater because one, the location that it's at, it's just like not a good location. And it's like, okay, so where AMC is in the middle of the mall, and the mall on a Saturday, Memorial Day weekend, no thank you. So we went and saw it at the theater that's at my parents', like by my parents' house. Which is still a great theater. They still have like the Dolby and all that. It's just not like as common as AMC, but they were giving out these buckets. Well, they weren't giving them. They were quite expensive, but my mom got them because she was like, I was like, oh, look at the buckets. And she was like, oh, and she handed me the pop. She's like, go fill this up. And I came back and like their popcorn was in this. And I go, Mom, and she goes, well, it was your favorite movie as a child, so we're going to see it. And yeah, so saw The Little Mermaid. You guys, I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be, sorry about that, work called me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, The Little Mermaid. I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be that good. Halle Bailey ate that role. She was so fantastic. Like, I knew she was incredible, but she literally is a Disney princess. Like, she's so pretty and elegant, and she just radiates this like very, I don't know, nice, sweet energy. I mean, I don't know her personally, I've never met her, but like, oh my, you can just tell from watching her acting that she's just so passionate about her roles and her singing and all of that. And oh my God, like, so good. You guys, I cried several times, and it was, I think it's just like,
when you go to see it, you can literally feel the passion she puts into like the singing parts, and it's just like, and not to mention, another reason why I cried is because this was my favorite movie as a kid. My mom used to play it for me all the time. I like dreamed of being Ariel, dreamed of living under the sea and all that. And it's always been a movie of mine that if I'm having a really bad day, if I'm really anxious, if something's going wrong in my life, I turn it on because it's just my comfort movie. And I think it goes back to like it being my favorite movie as a child. And my mom taking me, it was just kind of like a full circle moment. Like, yeah, it was really special. So don't want to talk anymore because I'm gonna cry. I'm a crier. But I really love the movie. If you guys have not seen it, I think you guys should go see it because it was fantastic. I already want to go see it again. The soundtrack is so good. I want the vinyl because Target sells an exclusive vinyl that's like the blue vinyl, and I really want to go to Target and get it, but they're out of stock already at my Target, which is crazy. And the movie's only been out since Friday or Thursday. When did it come out? Friday? I don't know. But yeah, love The Little Mermaid. As far as the rest of Saturday, I just spent it with my parents. Sunday, the allergies hit hard, you guys. These were the allergies that I could not see out of my eyes. My nose was so stuffed. Like, it was bad. So I basically just vegged out all day Sunday, and today's Monday, so I'm off because it's Memorial Day, and that's where we are pretty much. I didn't do reading at all this weekend. What are you gonna do? So I am here to end the vlog, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to me because I would love to see you guys here, because I would love to have you guys join the fam. If you haven't already, you can follow me on my social medias. They're linked down below. I'm on TikTok and Instagram, and I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are reading lots of good books, and I will see you guys in next week's video.